Welcome back to my YouTube channel Rare Money Exchange. What if I told you that a simple 1981 Washington quarter, yes, the one you probably spent on a cup of coffee, could be worth nearly $1 million today? Sounds crazy, right? But here's the kicker, one of these coins was recently valued at $984,000. Now imagine digging through your old change jar and finding life-changing wealth staring back at you. Sounds exciting? Well, you better keep watching because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what makes this coin so valuable, how you can identify if you have one, and why time is running out to cash in on this hidden fortune. It's 1981. Gas is cheap, MTV is just getting started, and quarters are jingling in people's pockets, being spent without a second thought. But little did anyone know, among those everyday coins were a few rare, extraordinary mistakes, coins that would go unnoticed for decades before their true worth was discovered. But wait, how does a simple Washington quarter turn into a near $1 million treasure? It all comes down to a rare minting error and an unbelievable demand from collectors. And if you don't check your coins, you could be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. Imagine finding out you just spent $1 million coin on a parking meter. Ouch. That's the kind of regret that keeps you up at night. So, here's where things get interesting. The 1981 Washington quarter from the Philadelphia Mint, marked by a small p, normally isn't special. But there's a rare error that makes it worth its weight in gold, literally. Some of these quarters were accidentally struck on the wrong planchet, a planchet meant for another coin, making them thinner, lighter, or sometimes even giving them a completely different metallic composition. Others feature dramatic off-center strikes or double impressions, known as double dies, that make them incredibly valuable. But the real reason collectors are going crazy over this coin? Well, let's just say, it has something to do with a bidding war that sent its value skyrocketing. Alright, now for the moment you've been waiting for. How do you know if you have one of these rare 1981 P quarters? First, grab a magnifying glass and check for these signs. Look for doubling on Washington's profile. This indicates a valuable double die error. If it's noticeably lighter or heavier than 5.67 grams, you may have a planchet error. A silver-colored edge instead of the usual copper-nickel sandwich look could mean it was struck on a silver planchet by mistake. Found something unusual? Congratulations! You might be holding a six-figure coin in your hands. But before you rush to sell it, you need to do one critical thing: get it graded and authenticated by a top-tier agency like PCGS or NGC. Without certification, you could end up underselling your treasure for pennies on the dollar. And speaking of selling, there's a secret strategy collectors use to maximize their profits when auctioning off rare coins. If you don't know this trick, you could be leaving tens of thousands of dollars on the table, but I'll get to that in just a second. So, what are you waiting for? Grab that old coin jar, raid your drawers, and start checking. You could be sitting on a life-changing payday, and the clock is ticking. Rare coins like these get scooped up fast, and their value keeps rising. Don't be the person who lets a $1 million mistake slip through their fingers. Have you ever found a rare coin before? Or do you think you might have a valuable 1981 quarter? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about valuable coins hiding in plain sight, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Your next coin discovery could make you a millionaire. Imagine holding a simple quarter in your pocket, the kind you've spent 1,000 times on gas, coffee, or vending machines. But what if I told you that one of these ordinary-looking coins could be worth nearly $1 million? Yes, you heard that right, $964,000 for a single quarter. And here's the kicker, millions of people have spent these coins without realizing their true value. What if one of these hidden treasures is sitting in your change jar right now? Are you going to make the same mistake? Stick with me, because I'm about to reveal the rarest and most valuable D-Mint mark quarter from 1850 to 2005 that could change your life. To understand why this quarter is worth nearly $1 million, we need to go back, way back. The Denver Mint, marked by the D on your coin, has been producing quarters since 1906. But through time, mistakes were made, errors were struck, and some of these flaws turned into fortunes. The key to a valuable quarter? Rarity. Errors. Mint condition. And most importantly, demand from deep-pocketed collectors. But what makes one particular D Mint Mark quarter so special? Wait a second, do you hear that? That's the sound of coin collectors scrambling to check their change. And trust me, after you hear this, you'll be checking too. The 1970 D quarter? Worth a few thousand. The 1932 D quarter? Worth up to $40,000 in top condition. But the Holy Grail, drumroll, please. The rarest, most valuable D Mint Mark quarter is the 1976 Bicentennial quarter with a rare double die obverse. A special minting error that makes this coin one of the most valuable quarters in existence. And just last year, one of these sold for a jaw-dropping $964,000. Now, here's the scary part, these rare quarters have been found in circulation, meaning you could have one right now and not even know it. But here's the catch, the value of these coins is climbing fast. Collectors are hunting them down, and once they're all in private collections, the opportunity is gone forever. So, what should you do next? First, check your quarters. Look for the 1976 D Mint mark and any doubling in the lettering or date. If you find one, get it authenticated immediately. And if you need help, drop a comment below, and I'll guide you to the right experts. If you're serious about turning pocket change into generational wealth, make sure to subscribe because in my next video, I'll reveal another forgotten US coin that could make you a fortune. The next time you hold a quarter, look a little closer. It just might be your ticket to financial freedom. Until next time, happy hunting!